After Jesus died, Peter didn't feel powerful. He felt empty because this was the same Peter who said, "Even if everyone leaves you, I won't." The same Peter who drew a sword. The same Peter who followed Jesus into the night. But also the same Peter who denied him 3 times. And now Jesus is gone. So Peter isn't preaching. He isn't leading. He isn't standing boldly in front of crowds. He is hiding. The Bible shows him going back to what he knew before Jesus ever called him. I'm going fishing, because when people feels like failure, people often return to what feels familiar. But here's what most people miss. Peter didn't just lose Jesus, he lost his identity. Because if Jesus is gone, what does that make Peter? A fisherman again, a failure, a man who spoke too soon. And then the risen Christ appears, not to shame him, not to expose him, but to restore him. And by the Sea of Galilee, Jesus asked him a question 3 times. Do you love me? 3 questions matching 3 denials. Not to break Peter, but to rebuild him. Because Jesus wasn't counseling Peter's past. He was healing it. Then Jesus says something powerful. Feed my sheep. In other words, you're not finished. You're not disqualified. You're still called. And that's what most people miss. Peter's greatest failure did not become his ending. It became his foundation. After that moment, Peter is no longer the same man. He stands later in public with boldness he never had before. He speaks when he used to fear. He leads when he used to hide. Even when threatened by leaders like Pontius Pilate's world of authority, Peter doesn't shrink anymore, because resurrection didn't just bring Jesus back, it brought Peter back too. And tradition says Peter eventually gave his life for his faith, refusing to deny Jesus again, even in death. But the deepest part is this. Peter learned that failure is not where purpose ends. Sometimes it's where it finally begins.